What is going on, guys? I'm Zeke and welcome to the video of the Mac Mini hard drive upgrade. As you know, this was my main machine for as long as I've been doing YouTube as a big thing, and finally decided, this is the first I'm telling you of this, finally decided to get a Mac Pro that has been ordered. That should be here hopefully today. If it does, you'll see an unboxing of it. Sad thing is, this was my main machine, and this is what I did all my video editing on. So you will not see any of this until I get the Mac Pro days later. So what has happened is it's just gotten slower and slower and slower, and it's just time for me to get something a little more powerful that can handle what I'd have to do with it. This was always a good machine, and as I was trying to update the operating system, reinstall it so I could sell this Mac, I got it all reinstalled, and then it would never boot up again. And I saw on the internet some other people had that problem. It would boot up from a CD just fine with obviously no CD drive, but with a external CD or DVD player, which you know I have right over here, this LG, and that didn't work. So I've narrowed it down to hard drive, and I'm not losing much because same size hard drive I'm putting in it, except this one's Apple branded and the one I'm putting in it is not. This is hard drive is coming out of the Systemax laptop that I do not have a power supply for, so fine donation. We've been inside this before, I just don't remember if we've done it on camera or not. So let me find my this thing. Ooh, this has not been used in a while. I haven't done any major operations in quite some time. Okay. Also, another video that you guys need to see. This was a while ago. It's on my phone, but I just haven't got around to doing it yet. I got an iPod Classic, the last one, and you will see video unboxing of that, the world's worst unboxing of that, but hopefully the world's last. So now that everything is all nice, let's get to it. If you've never been inside one of these earlier Mac Minis, this is how you open it. You just take a whatchamacallit here, a putty knife, scraper, however you want to name it, and simply jam it into the side, and then you will simply feel each side break open. Oh, something else I don't remember if I've mentioned or not that I have now. Don't know if you can see it in the background. Yeah, you can. Look. Monitor, no stand. I got a monitor mount, 3 mounts. I haven't done a video on that, but you'll see it later on. I'm sure I'll mention it in another video. But that's how you open the Mac. Does do some damage to the Mac, just around the edges. Like, wow, I wasn't even in the shot. Apologies. There, little scar. As long as you don't break any of the clips, you'll be fine. Ooh, and this clip's bent. Come on. That's not good. That's really not good. One of my clips is bent. See if we can just... There. Pop him out. Ooh, dust rose out of here. Alright. Now, this is the server edition, so there is no drive to take out on top. So, what we'll do is pop the sensors out here. See if I remember how to do that. Not so sure. I haven't done this in quite a while. One of these sensors, like, seriously just pops. This one. You just squeeze it, and it pops right out. Set that aside. These other two, they're all made in the, what do you call it? So, find my screwdriver and take out, I need a smaller screwdriver. Where's my smaller screwdriver? Just a second. Let me get my smaller screwdriver. Okay. And I do need this out. So that just pulls out like I thought. So I was afraid to do it. This one pulls out just the same. Spring came off that. No big deal. Just set it back on. Set those aside. And then you have screw here, screw here, screw here, and screw back here somewhere. So let's go ahead and get those out. Where's the screw? Ah. Wait, what? Yeah, that's it. Screw one. Not even budged. There we go. That one's kind of hard to get to. Plus my screwdriver is way too big. Hopefully this solves my problem with the back. Another one in this hole here. And then the last one in this hole here. So the only one difficult to get to was up here, and that was because of the audio card. This one feels like it's cross-threaded, which isn't good considering I've done this. Now, like I mentioned earlier, this is a different Mac. This is a server edition, so instead of having a drive, you've got another SATA for another hard drive. So, all those are out, and we simply lift up here, and I'm being caught onto something here. I know there's a sensor yet to take off, but I just haven't. Oh, one of my screws is still slightly down. There. Okay. Okay. And here's that sensor. You just take off. You can take it off either end. I'll take it off there. It disconnects like so. And then also, your screws stop catching. This is very unprofessional. I apologize. There we go. There's that screw fall out. There's another sensor right nowhere. Never mind. Okay, here's this thing. Make sure you don't lose any of your springs for your whatchamacallits here, sensors. And this sensor fell out from somewhere. Don't know where, but I'll have to figure that out. Great. Where did that come out of? Oh well, something fell off this right here, the sensor. Don't know what off of though. Oh yes, I do. It came off this little airport card, so it goes right back there. Right there. Okay, enough fooling around. Make sure none of my springs fall. Catch all my screws. They're all the same size, so don't worry about that. Set the beast aside. Okay. Now, to get to the hard drive. There are two screws here on this side, holding in the lower drive. And this drive is actually where most of them are, or all of them are, on any Mac Mini of this generation. The white tops, they're all on the bottom mounts, not the top mounts like this one. So those screws. And then there are two bottom mount screws of the hard drive. Like that. And then like that. Okay. Little magnet would be handy with this, but grab a magnet. There we go. 1, 2. Okay. Now, only thing holding the hard disk in to place is the SATA and this little piece of tape, but that's not that big of a deal. So we'll just pull that tape off there. That's just holding in their antenna. maybe. Yep. Okay. And simply... What? There's a sensor attached to the drive here. Huh. What is this wire to? It appears to just be taped on. Yeah, there's a little sensor down here, guys, you'll have to pull off, I suppose. Don't know what that's for, but it's just taped to, actually kind of glued to the bottom of the drive. Just pull that off, pull the drive out, and then it will negotiate its way out like so. Okay, that was kind of more difficult than I thought it would be. Okay, there's the old drive. Does not sound too healthy. Set that aside. Apple branded original 500 gigs. Get to the new drive. Samsung, not Apple branded. And we will go ahead and put it back in the lower bay. So, slide it in. Pick up the sensor. Slide it down like, ooh, no. Sensor up. Hard drive in. Slide into the ports. What? Oh, wow, this whole card's loose. Interesting. Did I lose a screw? That's not good. Okay. Very odd. This whole panel's loose. But set that back in like so. Take your sensor that you pulled off the other one and just kind of put it on that one. Cable's kind of loose. And then that is it in there. And then you will make sure that's tight. And then set your screws back into the hard drive. One. Two. Three. Four. And there you go. Your assembly is back together. Now, back to the mother. Let's put this back in. There's the slots for the hard drive connection, and that goes in like this. Fan vent forward. And then simply avoid all cable mess and kind of lay that back in. Attach my sensors back. Sensor back there to the sensor. Where's that other thing at? Oh, it's underneath. Okay, that's great. Let me pull this back out. This is my mistake. This came undone from down here. Simply snap this little round peg. Sorry if you have a bad camera angle. This is kind of a hard thing to do. But once you see where it goes, it will be easy. Just a little Wi-Fi antenna. And get it back on. Come on, little Wi-Fi antenna. Fall back into place like a good little Wi-Fi antenna. I'm not used to dealing with parts that small. There! Thank God. Oh, come on. I almost have to have this whole thing in place. Good grief. You know what? No. Let's just do it like this. Pull that out. There with the spring. Where'd the spring go? There's the spring. Set the spring aside. This is very unprofessional because I just lost the spring again. There. Spring aside. Pulled the antenna where I have plenty of slack on the cable. And I will try to set it in its hole here. I've kind of given up on camera angles for this part. There. Pull that back. And now we will try to set this back into here like so. Finally, okay. Then reconnect this little sensor for, looks like audio. Like that. Pull slack out. Spring back on connection there. Like that. This guy like that. And I shouldn't have done this yet because I still need to put screws in. Dang. Okay, I can still get to it anyway. Doesn't matter. One screw is longer. I lied earlier. Apologies. But which one is the longer one needs to go into this right here. This corner you're facing takes the long screw. Like that. Then the rest go back in to their own designated holes where they came out of. Like no problem. This one's going to be a problem because of that audio board. Magnetic screwdriver might be better, but the screw's not magnetic, so this is a pain. Nope, fell right in. That's luck. I remember having a lot of trouble with that last time I did this. Perfect. And then the last goes here, next to the power button. What is happening? Oh, didn't even get it lined up. There we go. 17-minute video, good grief. Now I have really rambled on in this video. There. That time it fell in. Real life situation. You have troubles. Happens. What's happening? What's happening? Come on now. Oh, it's in. Okay. Alright, make sure that's not trapped in there. Reconnect antenna. Like. Oh, this is the one with clips. So, reconnect it with the clips. There we go. All is well. Put the case back on. And then just kind of hope to slide it all back together in one piece. There, solid. That's it. Now we will see if it boots up. I'll hook it all up and get back onto you on camera. This came from a Windows 7 computer, so we will see what happens, just for laughs and giggles. I'll be back. Alright, I got it all plugged back in, so let's see what it does. 3, 2, 1. There's the bong. That helps turn the monitor on. I'm not expecting to get an Apple logo. I'm expecting to get a little Finder guy or something. I'm not sure what to expect, really. But I am expecting something besides a white screen. Hopefully. Black screen. Wait, is it really booting into Windows? Okay. That is this. Well, at least we know this drive is working. I did not know you could do this. Thought I had to have drivers for Apple. Yeah, it's gonna need drivers. Look how poor this... Yep. Let's enter the password. Oh, there we go. I'm amazed right now. And there we go. Booted into Windows 7 on the Mac. Let's see what we have here. Eight gigs of RAM. It's all running very sluggish. No, it's not running sluggish. My mouse disconnected. There we go. Yeah, mouse disconnected. Cheap keyboard. Cheap off-market, aftermarket keyboard. Yep, 500 gigs. Alright, now I will go ahead and hook this thing back up. Get a disc here. Hook this in. Excuse the camera angle. I'm going to have to reach over the camera to plug in the drive to the back of the Mac. I can't tell you how happy I am to see Windows, because all I've seen is a spinny Apple thing. So, let me find my Lion disc. Here it goes. 10.7 Lion. We'll put that in. And we'll shut down the computer. Not sure if Windows can shut down a Mac or not. Like I said, this is really different for me. Honestly, I always thought you had to have boot camp for this. Alright, we'll start it up and hold down the C key. And hope it boots from the CD drive. There's an Apple logo. It's booting from the CD drive. So now I will format the drive, partition the drive, format the drive, install Lion, download Mavericks, which took forever last time because of how, by the way, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there is the spinny thing. But I will install Mavericks. Hopefully it does faster than before, because hard drive issue before, saving it to hard drive, I think that was a problem. And then once I am back onto Mavericks, I will fill you guys in. I'll take short clips of each phase of the process, but I don't want this to be an hour-long video. So, until the next step, I will be back. Alright, it's booted up into the Lion whatchamacallit. So first thing we'll do is go to Disk Utility. Here we go, beach balling, of course. Which is normal when you're booted off a disk. Pretty slow process. They still move around. Yep, pretty slow process on the disk. Not that big of a deal. It's probably not the best disk drive, to be honest. Alright, here we go. 500 gigabyte Samsung, erase. Format Mac OS Extended Journal, and we will call it the Macintosh HD. Say erase. Erase. On mounting disk. Creating map partition. Partitioning. Formatting. Finalizing. Mounting. Done. Okay. Be done with that. Now we will reinstall Mac OS X. Continue. Welcome to Lion. I don't like Lion, this is temporary. Agree. Agree. The hard disk there. Install. Alright, now I will get back to you whenever it is totally done. So, until then. Time is ticking. We're very close to being installed. And, on a bad note, as I was sitting here waiting, the windows open for light, I noticed the UPS truck drive by. He didn't stop. Very sad. That means my Mac Pro will not be here today. And there is the install complete. Hit restart. Bong. Ooh, legs falling asleep very fast. As soon as I get this done, I will be moving on to the Mac Pro set of videos. And Mac Pro doesn't come in soon. I will pop the RAM back into my G4 and try to edit the video on that. No promises though. Actually, I might use my dad's Mac. He has an Intel iMac. That might work better. Yeah, I might do that. Ooh, you're really zoomed in. Perfect. Don't have the best tripod set up right now. Things are tight in this desk. No place to put the tripod. But here we are, working around the tripod. I live in the United States. US keyboard. Wi-Fi. My own Wi-Fi. Password. Don't know if I typed that in right or not, so I will redo it. Go. Continue. And when you get ready to sell a Mac, this is something you should do. Skip the Apple ID, skip the registration, hit continue, and it just lets you go right by. First name user, account name user, password nothing, verify nothing. Do not require password hint, and continue. Okay, continue. Creating your account. Do not set this up with any information, even though I'm later going to have to enter my Apple ID to download Mavericks. I hear another truck. Maybe I'm shipped with FedEx instead of UPS. Wouldn't that be amazing? Probably not. FedEx is not very popular around here. There we go. Current time zone. There we go. Thank you. Stop using Lion. Now, as soon as this boots up, I will be able to tell you if it is way faster than... Oh my gosh, yes it is. Look at that. Look at that. No lag. No lag on anything. This is so much faster than it previously was. I'm happy. Start the App Store. Something else, it's going to run a little sluggisher than normal. This, we can just get rid of that. Oh wait, no, this is a keyboard thing. So, boom. For some reason it never identifies this one. I don't know why. Issues. Anyway, it's inspecting the hard disk, which not that big of a deal. So we're in the App Store. Mavericks. And just so I can make this a little bit faster process, excuse me arm again, I need to reach back here and find a cable. There are two blues. I'm not sure which one's which. Excuse that noise. This one is the one. Okay. Ethernet. Hook that into the Mac real quick. Hey, at least I know my antenna still works since I messed it up a little bit. What just happened? Oh, this internet changed. There we go. Free upgrade. I don't care if you guys see my Apple ID, it's my email. But if you ever want to email me, please use my other email. Or do it on something else, because that one I don't really ever check because it's where all my spam goes. But we are downloading Mavericks, as you can see right up here. So once that downloads and installs, I will get back to you. Alright, here we go. Camera angle sucked from the tripod, so freehand Mavericks. Agree. Agree. Macintosh HD. Install. Enter. There we go. We're gonna restart. And yeah. That'd be it. I'll be back. Hasta la vista. Alright, here we are. Yosemite. No, Mavericks. Sorry, not Yosemite. Skip that. Setting up your Mac. Boom. There we go. Check on our stuff. 8 gigs. Everything looks good. So, yeah. I'm going to install base softwares on this. Basic things I need. Office, iWork, iLife, all that kind of good stuff. Love that kind of good stuff. Update it all. Get everything going. Get the Blackmagic Design disk speed test. Just for me to compare this to my Mac Pro that I'm getting, and then take that back off when I'm done, compare them. I'll show that in a later video in the unboxing. And yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. Love that kind of big stuff. And until next time, hasta la vista.